find, Jim? You don't say. Well, we gotta hit the jackpot sometime. Maybe we'll wrap this one up with a confession, huh? Right.
What was that?
Remember that old bum walked in this morning? Said he killed his best friend?
Yeah.
He did. Now, you'd never think an old booze hound like that would have that much conscience, would you? You dig up anything?
Oh, I went back to the apartment, checked it out there. They didn't find a thing.
Ed, did you kill her?
What kind of a joke is that?
Some hotshot detective. I've been on the force more than 25 years. I know what I'm doing. Hey, remember this? Know whose prints were on it? Yours, you clumsy jerk.
What do you want? Confession?
What I want to know is when you put your big paws all over it.
I don't know. When you were talking to the doctor, I guess.
Handling evidence like a wet-nosed rookie. And I always thought you were the perfect cop.
So, I goofed up. It happens. What about that so-called boyfriend of hers? Did you find anything?
Sure did. He was with her last night.
In her apartment?
No. The restaurant. The waiter there remembered. The description fits. We'll pick him up.
But, you don't know that he went to her apartment, do you?
Well, it figures, doesn't it? He's married. The guy at the diner said he was sore when he called her. Chances are his wife was making waves, so they had to break it up. So they had dinner, went back to her apartment, had a few choice words. She landed on her head.
How can you be so sure that you'll be able to pick him up?
We know where he works. Docks or oil field.
1,000 guys.
Only one looks like this.
Steve? I'm in here. Hi.
Is your father home yet?
No. Rough days, huh?
Yeah. I had a rough day.
You know what I decided? I'm going to start an organic vegetable garden in the backyard. We're going to have carrots and radishes and tomatoes. How does that sound?
It sounds fine.
Sounds fine. You're the only farmer I know, and all you can say is sounds fine.
Hey, babe, I'm just not with it today.
I'm counting on you for advice.
Well, I'm no farmer.
You were born on one.
Yeah, my parents lost it when I was 5.
So? You've got 5 years more experience than I do.
Too much, you know that?
Okay. Just wait and see. We're going to have tomatoes that big.
Not if I get near them.
Steve, I've been thinking. Maybe you were right. Maybe we should go away for a while. Just you and me.
Put that on.
Well, that's what you wanted, isn't it? They owe you a vacation. Maybe we can even leave tomorrow.
Walk out on my job. I just like that. Walk out on my job.
Why not? It's better than being unhappy all the time. Oh, Steve, I just I just want us to love each other.
And live happily ever after like in the storybooks. Yeah, I know. Well, it doesn't happen. Forget it.
Why shouldn't it?
Because I'm just a guy, that's all. Take a look at me. I'm just a guy. I don't have a suit of armor. I don't have a white horse. I wouldn't know how to fight a dragon if I saw one. I'm just a guy, that's all. I do stupid things. I make mistakes. Sergeant, I want to talk to you.
Oh, sir. You say anything to Tina?
I didn't kill her, Sergeant. Believe me, I don't know anything about
You
it.
say anything to her?
No, not yet.
I'll see that you keep it that way.
What'll it do? They have that sketch. Sooner or later, they'll pin it down, run me in.
Not if you keep your mouth shut. Yeah. Found that in her apartment. Maybe you want to put it in your scrapbook.
Look, Sergeant, I'm sorry you found out
Keep your
about
mouth
this.
shut. That's all I ask.
You didn't kill her.
All right.
I didn't even see her that night. Believe me, that's the truth.
All right, it's the truth.
Sergeant, listen. I know you wouldn't cover for me if you thought I was guilty, but
Leave it alone. Can't you just leave it alone?
Sure, I used to date her. But I haven't seen her in like 2 months.
How about the night she was killed?
But I told you.
Tell me again.
The movies. I went to the movies. I wasn't anywhere near her place.
Okay, you can go. Well, go on, get out of here.
Like fishing in a mud hole, nothing.
Lieutenant just had a call, Ed. The girl's father. He got a letter from her the day before she died. She mentioned her boyfriend's name. Steve. That's right, Ed. Narrows it down, doesn't it?
Not funny, Joe.
Look, Ed. You and me, we've been friends a long time. I mean, I've known Tina since she was that high.
So?
How is she and Steve getting along?
Fine. Get along fine.
Ed, I was here. I was right here when you and Steve... He came tearing out of that room like he was chasing somebody. I heard you yell at him, Ed. Stay away from that dame. I heard it. Look, Ed, he's married. He works in the oil fields. He could have posed for that sketch.
Yeah, and his father-in-law tries to run his life. Don't forget that.
His father-in-law is an honest cop who once said he'd walk out the day he found himself trying to protect a guilty man.
It wasn't him, Joe. I know it wasn't. Working that night.
You're sure of that, Ed?
Yes, I'm sure of it. I don't cover for murderers.
Okay, Ed.
One suspect. That's all, just one suspect, and you think you've got it made. Well, this town is full of people who might have killed her.
Like who?
I can't do it. You've got to. I know Joe Marcus. He's going to pull you in.
It's crazy.
You want me to pick you up? You want Tina to find out about you and that dame?
Somebody killed Louise, not me. Let him run, not me.
No, I know. Take Tina with you. I'll talk to her. She'll...
No!
She won't be able to take it, I tell you. It'll destroy her.
Help her. Help me.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Not this way, not by running. How do you think I latched onto Louise in the first place? I couldn't lick a problem, so I ran. How can I expect Tina to grow up before I won't?
But it's the only chance you've got.
You want to help me? Really help me? Help me get Joe Marcus off my back. There's only one way. I didn't kill Louise. Find the man who did.
And you won't leave.
No.
Winos, hopheads, bums. I mean, 100 times I talked to the landlord about it. Someday I'll break a leg just stepping over him.
The man you saw hanging around this door that night, could he have been a wino?
Maybe. Why not?
Could he have been about, 65, 70 years old?
Oh, did you find somebody, Sergeant?
Could he have been that old?
I suppose, yeah. Yeah, sure he could.
Oh, thanks. Willard? I'm Sergeant Stagg.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Take a look at that. Take it out of the bag. Good. That's it. You ever see that before?